Today we're going to discuss about the Book of Accounts. What is the Book of Accounts? These are books that the companies keep and maintain to keep track its transactions more efficiently. Why is it important? Because it is used for decision making, analysis of business performance, crucial in ensuring regulatory compliance, and serve as proof of the business transactions.
The Book of Accounts has two main types, namely the journal and the ledger. Under the journal are the general journal and special journal. And on the ledger, the general ledger and the subsidiary ledger.
Journal is a chronological record of all companies' transactions listed by date. General journal is the most basic type of journal. Special journal is used to record typical and similar types or recurring transactions.
This is an example of a general journal. Always remember, do not forget to write the page number, which is the J1 for this example. First, write the date, then the account titles and explanations. The third column for the references, base it on your chart of accounts. Fourth, debit, and last, credit. Transaction number 1, January 5, 2018, Ms. Gallego invested 300,000 cash on her business. Write the year first, 2018. Then the month and the date. First, write the debit account title. For this is the cash. Leave a few spaces and write the credit account title. For this, Ms. Gallego Capital. And lastly, leave a few spaces to record the explanation. Always write the word to record. Then write the amount. Don't forget to write small dots or small checks to indicate that's the end of the transaction. Transaction number 2. For this transaction, we use the store supplies as the debit account titles and the accounts payable as the credit account titles.
Under special journals are, first, sales journal. It is used in journalizing all sales or merchandise on account. Second is cash receipts journal. It is used in journalizing all cash received, including cash sales. Third is purchases journal. It is used in journalizing all purchases of merchandise on account. And last is cash disbursements. It is used in journalizing all cash paid, including cash purchase.
This is an example of a sales journal. First, write the date. Second, the description. Third, the charge invoice number, reference, debit, and credit. Under the charge invoice number is the number of the receipt issued to the company. Then the cash receipts journal. First column, write the date. The account credited, reference, debit, cash, credit, accounts receivable, credit sales, and credit sundry. Next is the purchase journal. It is still the same with the previous journals, except it has an additional column which is the terms. The debit and the credit are only found in one column. Don't forget to write the double rule. Next is the cash disbursement journal. As you can see, there are a number of columns. Don't forget again to write the double rule, for this indicates the final amount.
Ledger is defined as book of final entry. It records classified and summarized financial information which are taken from the journal. General ledger is a basic type of ledger. Subsidiary ledger is a group of accounts with a similar characteristic. Common examples are accounts receivable and accounts payable.
So this is an example of general ledger. And this is our transaction, and here is the balance. Here is accounts payable subsidiary ledger. It contains date, item, references, debit, credit, and the balance. And lastly, this is an example of transaction under account receivable subsidiary ledger. As As you can see, the components of accounts receivable is the same with accounts payable under subsidiary ledger. This is a transaction, and don't forget to write the double row in your balance.